Arizona's rad, man. It wasn't what I was expecting. There's a really flourishing skate scene, lots of talent, lots of good skate spots, good vibe. It's cool, man. I mean, it was more than what I expected and all that I could hope for. I guess the best way to put that is I kind of heard an interview from Kato, and he kind of mentioned what I was trying to talk about is he does all he can to live a simple life. And it's kind of like where I feel I'm going, you know. Like I just try to like have a nice home life and have my own space and have my skate time, and I mean that's really all I need and all I want. Same thing that draws me to skating. It's just an outlet. It's a way for me to shut the world off, dude. Like just to zone out and be myself. It's a creative outlet. You know, it's just a form of expression, I guess. I look at my skating very similar to the way I look at my music. It's like I said, it's a creative outlet. So it's always something that's always growing and just always evolving. Something I'm never completely satisfied with, but I'm always thinking about it, always trying to do something new with it, I guess. I guess style is your own personal twist on your skating or on rollerblading. You know, you've mastered this craft, so why don't you start to manipulate it and really change how people look at it, you know, and really try to deliver it to an outside eye, you know. I mean, I guess that's what style is making it look good in one way or another. I like anyone who's skating at a high level and has their own personal twists or flavor on their own skating. Anyone who's pushing boundaries. I mean, I guess I could name names all day, but it's probably everyone's favorite skaters, you know. I like good skating, you know, so if you got your own flavor, then I probably like your skating. I guess I just like to be in a good mood when I'm skating. I think anyone does. When you're in a good mood and you're smiling, you're usually skating better too. Usually when I find myself singing as I'm skating, then usually I'm skating pretty good, or at least for myself, at least I think I am. So usually I like to listen to some catchy music or something like that beforehand or while I'm skating. Kind of puts me in a good mood. I think it's something new to feel. I mean, there haven't really been any pro skaters yet that have been pushing, you know, high level of skating at this age. You know, all the generations before us kind of dropped out or just didn't stay as involved, you know, by their mid-20s, and now we have a whole generation. Kind of feel like it's our generation that's pushing, you know, pro skating to be in your late 20s and early 30s. You know, so it's really cool to see. I think with anyone who's been skating as long as I have, you've gone through a ton of injuries, you know, and when you've been skating this long, you go through ups and downs. And I think everyone goes through those when you get hurt. When you get hurt, you feel bad and you feel down, and you get kind of down on yourself, you know. But that's just what I like to do. I like to skate. So I mean, even after a long stretch of not skating for a year, or you know, after a surgery or something like that, I still find myself wanting to skate. And it's just what I do. That's pretty tough. I mean, there's been so many moments between traveling and, you know, making milestones with tricks or with sponsors or things like that. It would have to be something like that. I'd say something that really stands out would be I used to copy Josh Petty to the tip of the tee, dude. Everything. I'd do tricks and land, be like, did that look like him? Or like everything. And he actually ended up being the guy that turned into my mentor and being, you know, putting me on England and 50-50 and USD. And so to have him really pick me up and run with me is, I guess for me, that was like a kid's dream coming true. Yeah, so I guess that's a pretty big milestone for me. I mean, as I grow older, I would like to really present skating more to an outside eye because it's such a small sport, you know. But honestly, I find myself kind of too wrapped up in my own skating to even get there. Like, I'm kind of selfish about it. I'm always focusing on myself and my own skating, so I never actually really get that far. Nowadays, I try to keep the mindset of if I was someone on the outside looking in, what would make skating look good for them? Or like, you know, you don't always have to skate for the skaters. Skate for people, like present your skating so that someone who doesn't skate looks at it and goes, wow, that's sick. You know, so I've tried to bring that to rollerblading at least. More rollerbladers. We don't have enough of us. It's just, I mean, really you just see skateboards everywhere, and it's cliche to say, but we're the black sheep. You know, we need more kids skating, and I guess the only way we can do that is just to go out and represent. You know, I go out 3 days a week to the local skate park, and I'm the only one rollerblading. You know, and when I'm shredding around the park, you see little kids. They stop and they look and they go, "Whoa, that's crazy!" Because you're flying around the fastest, skating all the biggest or biggest stuff, biggest things. You know, and you know, you really stand out. You know, we have to represent like that. We need to come out and show people how to skate and what skating's all about. This is Dominic Sagona, and I'm in the blistering Arizona heat, and you're watching me on the spot.